AL East rivals going at it. The Rays lead the Orioles 7-6 with a 3-run seventh. The Rays making 3 changes on defense. Johnny DeLuca now in right, Nick Fortes behind the plate, and Taylor Walls, who might be the Gold Glover at AL shortstop this year, at short. Cam Boozer out for another inning of work. He's facing Carlos to start the 8th. And Carlos takes a strike. Fastball. Bottom outside corner. 0-1 on Carlos, who's hitless so far tonight, but he got plunked in the 4th. 0-1 is up. Fastball evens the count up at 1 apiece.
The scoreless 7th gave up the double, but 3 strikeouts.
1-1 delivery is up and away. 2 balls to strike on Carlos. Boozer misses with the fastball. Will he try his other off-speed pitch that he has?
Less is more? No, not even that.
2-1 offering. No, it's the fastball again. He misses again up and away. 3 balls and a strike to Carlos. Boozer losing him. This is his 2nd inning of work. So the Rays will probably have the bullpen working, and they'll be working furiously if Carlos draws a walk here, which he doesn't because Boozer goes to the cutter, and it's right down the pipe to run the count full. Now does Boozer go with the cutter again, or does he get the fastball? Full count delivery. Fastball fouled back. Carlos going to choose the battle here.
13 runs in the game, 24 hits, and 13 men left on base between these 2 teams.
Still 3-2.
3-2.
Fastball again, probably.
On its way.
No, it's the cutter. It's down. Ball 4. Carlos draws a walk to lead off the 8th, and the Orioles get the tying run on base to start the inning. And as I say for pitchers, the leadoff walks, never good.
With only 30,000 seats, don't wait to secure yours in MLB's most intimate ballpark. Visit newballpark.raysbaseball.com.
Now it's Colton to the plate. He's 0 for 1 as the Rays have a mound visit going. And we'll see who they have up in the pen, and that's who I thought. The former Oriole, Bryan Baker, the closer, is up in the Rays bullpen. And Kevin Cash may ask him to get a 5, 4, or maybe 6 out save tonight.
At the hands of this Baltimore team. Boozer with that opening walk here in the 8th. Will face the left-handed bat of Kowser. Pinch hit in the 6th inning. Grounded to short.
Colton grounded out in the 6th, his only time up. Line drive, foul toward the Rays bullpen, heads up.
Had to get out of the way in a hurry down there at first base in the coaching box.
Woo! The Orioles' first base coach had to hop over the ball. Look out.
There's no way I land on my feet.
That's agility at its finest. Cam Boozer stepped off.
It was pretty good.
Good shot. Look at that.
Jason Burgoyce hit a walk-off single with the Rays in 2013. Shout out Jason. That's the sweeper, and that drops in for strike 2. Colton in an 0-2 hold.
Sits in the same locker of the footage of my Major League debut. Footage of that walk-off single. Can't be found. Nowhere.
Jonathan Aranda
you would think.
holding Carlos at first, but I don't think Carlos is a threat to run. Payoff pitch from Boozer to Colton. And Colton pops it up. In foul ground, Aranda has it. One away.
You're going to love this. So, Bourgeois had the walk-off. off of Farquhar. Bourgeois off of Farquhar. That was quite a little bat right there.
There's Jason
Danny.
Bourgeois again. I got his name wrong. Shocker. Carlos at first still. Ronda's still going to hold him. Inning-ending double play ball in effect. You got Tyler O'Neill at the plate as the leadoff man in the Orioles order. And that's a fastball in there for a strike. We'll get a challenge for O'Neill. It's a borderline pitch, but I believe this is going to go in his favor. It looked like a ball. It is a ball, barely. 1-0. Oh, my goodness. Less than .1.
Maybe it caught just a granule of the zone, but it's 1-0 instead.
That flips the count in O'Neill's favor. Swing and a miss, an inside cutter. Now the count's even. O'Neill playing in right. He singled in the 6th. 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss again. Cutter down and in. Strike 2 to O'Neill. Boozer could put him away right here. He's definitely got O'Neill aware of the inside pitch. Because he got a fastball on the outside edge and freeze him. Payoff. Inside fastball again. Close. Missed again. Barely. 2-2. So Boozer's working O'Neill in. He's pitching him in. Outside the plate's open. That spike, it gets by Fortes. Carlos up to second. And the tying runs in scoring position for the Orioles.
At second in scoring position. Wild pitch.
And the count goes full after that wild pitch from Boozer.
Like nothing. I mean nothing has come easy.
And I'm pretty sure that this will be Cam Boozer's last batter. Full count delivery from Boozer to O'Neill. Ground ball through into left base hit. Carlos will stop at third. Tyler O'Neill with a big single. And they're on the corners with 1 out in the 8th. And that should be it for Boozer. And there it is. Kevin Cash will get Bryan Baker into the game for a 5-out save as the ball gets by Junior and a diving Taylor Walls.
See right away, he doesn't even come into the picture there. And that ground ball in front, he is so afraid if Walls is able to get to that, he'd be thrown out if he runs early. So he takes off late, and he's only able to get to third. So
Bryan Baker will face Pete. They're on the corners, 1 out, 7-6 Tampa. Here's Bryan Baker looking for a 5-out save tonight. 7-6 Rays. He's in a tough spot. 152 ERA, 34 saves, the 37 opportunities. And he's in a rough spot. Cam Boozer's got runners on third and first. Baker's going to come in to face Pete. Pete takes up and in, nearly hit him. Ball 1 so far. And Pete's had a big night. Hit an opposite field home run to give the Orioles the lead in the 6th. Now trying to give the Orioles the lead or tie this game at least right here in the 8th. And he takes an inside fastball, and the count's even up at 1 apiece. That's a strike. In Pete's career versus Baker, he's got 2 RBIs, 2 for 3, and a home run. 1-1. In there for strike 2. Fastball. Splits the plate. And Bryan Baker is attacking Pete so far. Inside part of the plate, heaters. Payoff pitch from Baker to Pete. And it's a down and away changeup. That's the first changeup Baker's thrown. 2-2 on Pete. He'll probably go back to the heaters right here. 2-2 offering. Fouled away the high heater. And Pete's going to choose the battle here.
tonight, 2 for 4 with a home run in the 5th. 28th home run of the year.
Still 2-2. Fortes sets up outside. The pitch. Right down the middle, and he got him. Changeup. Fooled Pete. 2-away. Big strikeout from Bryan Baker.
Well, the way that Bryan Baker went after him, he started to speed him up early. Fastball in, missed. Okay, 1-0. Gets that one right there, evens the count. Comes out with another fastball in, 1-2. Now you're going to come with that changeup in. Good take by Alonso. Now you go the back and forth game. Fastball elevated, middle of the plate. And now we go back to the changeup. And after seeing that fastball with
now Jackson.
He's just out in front.
Twang! And a miss at the fastball up and in for strike one.
That's where you can get away with the changeup.
Still tying run at third. You got a runner at first. That's the go-ahead run. And Jackson at the plate. 1 for 4. 0-1. Outside with the changeup. And the count's evened up at 1 apiece. So it looks like Bryan Baker doesn't have a great handle on that changeup as Jackson singled in the 4th and scored a run. 1-1 delivery. Long hold from Baker. Jackson ground ball to short. Walls in the perfect position to step on second. And the Rays get out of it with the lead. Bryan Baker again delivers in Tampa. Will keep the lead heading to the 9th. The question is, how many runs? Bottom of the 8th. Rays in front, 7-6.
Score fee-free checking with more perks. Just a bid. Open your account at suncoast.com. Well, the Rays have come back to
so Richie will face Rico. Rico out to start the 8th. New pitcher, and he fires a pitch right down the pipe for strike one.
Started with a strike right there.
Rico in his last 2 games against the Rays threw an inning, didn't give up a run. But he did give up a walk on Friday. Richie takes one up and in. That's not a strike. He'll challenge. It's called a strike, and Richie's going to win that challenge. This will even the count back up at 1-1. Barely missed. Richie wins the challenge. And the Rays keep both of their challenges as that missed by half an inch.
Come up on the right side of that one. It's 1-1.
1-1 offering. Ooh, he nearly went after that wide changeup. Rico almost got Richie to chase, but Richie pulled back at the last second, and he gets ahead 2-1. And an inside changeup now. Ball 3. Rico losing the leadoff batter, Richie. And the Rays could have insurance run on first base. (3-1) offering. Down low, ball 4. Richie draws a leadoff walk.
The Rays get the lead off.
And as I say for pitchers, leadoff walks, never good. That'll bring up Taylor Walls.
Right there out over the plate with the change of speed gets him. And then how about this chopper ground ball? If you're going to have a ground ball to anybody in a big spot like that, Taylor Walls not a bad choice. And he got those 2 big outs to get out of that inning, 1st and 3rd.
And here is the concrete wall as the runner's going, and Carlos can't find the ball. Richie steals second without a throw.
Palacios now in scoring position.
And this is what the Rays have prided themselves on. Got a ton of fast, young, really good players that can change the game in an instant. Richie is one of them. Chandler's one of them. And hell, even Taylor Walls is one of them.
Just pop loose.
1-0 to Walls. Popped it in the air. On the infield, it's Gunnar in shallow left. He's got it for the first out of the inning.
And that's the first out. Game day is better with furniture from Cane's. Shop savings in every department.
And the Rays order flips over to the top. Here's Yandy to the plate. He's got a perfect night going. 2 for 2 with a home run. And some walks as well. Long hold from Rico. Look at second, now the pitch. No, he steps off. And Richie gets back.
Palacios quickly getting back to the bag.
First pitch to Yandy. That's a curveball at the top of the zone for strike one. That had a lot of movement. As here's Yandy's home run. Oh, what a bat flip. Opposite way off Brandon for a homer. And a thumbs up to the dugout. Yandy slaps it the other way, and it's going to be out of play. He's in an 0-2 hole.
Rays saw Garcia in both Friday and Saturday's game.
Payoff pitch from Rico to Yandy after a step off.
Back in action here.
The 0-2. Up and in, fastball nearly hit him. 1-2 as Yandy gets one back in the count. This is probably the toughest out in the Rays lineup. And it's a perfect time to have him up. And that's fouled off Carlos's glove. A curveball nearly got him, but Carlos dropped strike three. Richie stole third, but he'll have to go back. So here's the day so far for Yandy. Solo homer, a single, 2 runs scored in the walk. Jackson holding Richie at second. Now the 1-2 from Rico. And Yandy strikes out swinging. Fastball upstairs. First time Yandy's retired tonight. Big second out of the inning for Rico and the Orioles.
Effectively climbing the ladder. That ball is right up there at the letters.
And now here's another tough out. The Mexican masher himself, Jonathan Aranda.
And now it's Jonathan Aranda. And the Orioles.
And we're going to have a mound visit here.
Coming up and Caminero behind him.
Multi-hit night for Aranda as Carlos, Rico, Gunnar, Kobe Mayo, and Christian Encarnacion Strand, as well as the Orioles pitching coach, all on the mound.
So Rico Garcia out there. He's from Honolulu. He went to Hawaii Pacific before turning pro, and we certainly, our thoughts are with all the folks out in Hawaii who are under siege by Lala, the tropical storm / hurricane that has visited paradise out there. Garcia's concentration now.
So Aranda at the plate, facing Rico. 2 outs. And Aranda takes one just upstairs. Called a challenge by Carlos. It's going to be close, but I think he's going to lose this challenge.
Coin flip.
It's very close. Oh, just missed. 0.2. 1-0 on Aranda.
All of the overturns have been by the slimmest of margins.
Yes, they have.
That lets you know that our guy playing Felix Neon, back behind the plate, doing a nice job.
What an offering. Aranda takes one down the pipe, and the count's evened up at 1 apiece. Fastball at 95.
He's 30 years old, done a nice job.
I'd have Felix Neon in my top probably 3 or 4 umpire names. Love Hanahan.
Yep.
1-1 offering. Swing and a miss. Carlos nearly throws down to second.
1-2.
Richie gets back. And now Rico's 1 pitch away from throwing out Jonathan Aranda with a strikeout.
6 people get it.
Payoff. Line to the left side and out of play. Aranda's going to choose the battle here.
But those that do, they do.
Rays scored 3 in the 7th to take this lead. 7-6. They're batting in the bottom of the 8th. Trying to get another.
Still 1-2. Popped in the air. Carlos gives it a look, but it's out of play. And it careens off some seats. And a lady gives it to a kid.
Could I see it again?
Yeah, please.
Still 1-2 on Aranda. Richie at second. High fastball. Might have been a pitch out if Richie went. He didn't go, and it's 2-2 on Aranda. Carlos stood up before the ball even reached Aranda, so it looked like it may have been a pitch up or a pitch out. You know what I mean. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. He got him with the curveball. Rico gets Aranda with a down and in curve, and the Rays keep the lead, but they can't extend it. 7-6 Tampa Bay heading to the 9th. Mayo, Gunnar, Encarnacion Strand. All 2 for 4, all due up in the 9th. 9th inning, Bryan Baker looking to get the save. Franchise history save streaks. Bryan Baker beat Fernando Rodney's record. 23 saves in a row. Fernando Rodney had 22 in a row in 2012. Can Bryan Baker make it to 24? He starts off with a miss low to Kobe Mayo.
Mayo takes it down. 1 ball, no strikes. Boy, some pretty impressive names on that save total.
1-0 and Mayo chops one high in the air, shallow left, concrete wall, Walls can't find it. Now he does, 1 away. Oh boy, Taylor Walls ran all around and left and made the play right in front of Chandler.
I'll tell you, for a shortstop to go that deep into left is not easy.
And that ball, look how, straight up in the air it goes. And the way that they kind of rerouted themselves and meandered around, you wondered if it hit something up there. Or if it was just that high with all the catwalk and scaffolding and support beams.
Now it's Gunnar. Takes one down the middle for strike 1. These two are former teammates, obviously. And if anyone would know Bryan Baker better than his current teammates, it would be Gunnar. And he is the biggest bat the Orioles have here in this 9th inning due up. Although Encarnacion Strand did hit a homer today. 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Chase the changeup, and Gunnar's in an 0-2 hold.
They're going to have to face this guy because he has been so tough against the Rays. His entire career.
Payoff pitch from Baker to Gunnar.
0-2.
Ground ball to second, fielded by Richie. Throw to first. Aranda's got it, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
So 2 outs here in the 9th.
Encarnacion Strand, the last man standing for the Orioles. Just like Mayo and Gunnar, he's 2 for 4. He hit a 2-run homer. The last 2 runs the Orioles have had.
He has not pitched more than an inning. His 50th appearance. Wow. So he's gone an inning and a third so far.
Encarnacion Strand reaches out of the fastball wide and fouls it away for strike 1.
He has singled and homered. 4 runs batted in. He's driven in 4 of the 6 Baltimore runs tonight.
Right guy at the plate for Baltimore. Encarnacion Strand chases a high fastball, and the Orioles are down to their final strike. And the 4 RBI man's in a tough situation. He calls time because he knows, and Bryan Baker knows, and everyone knows that this is for the win.
And here is the 0-2.
Bryan Baker shakes and bakes. Encarnacion Strand fights it off. It's a base hit in the right. Christian Encarnacion Strand, a 2-out single, and the tying runs on first for the Orioles. Down to his final strike, a fastball up by his head, and he puts it into right for a big base hit.
And is able to get on top of it. That's impressive. I'm sorry.
And now Dylan Beavers will run for him at first.
Will be the pinch runner. No, it's going to be Beavers. It's going to be Beavers to run.
Keep your eye on him. Keep your eye on him.
Yeah.
And we'll get a mound visit here for the Rays. There's a pinch hitter coming to the plate for the Orioles.
And Tavares.
Okay, it's not Jeremiah. It's Leody Taveras.
And Tavares.
107 games this year for Taveras. 226 average, 7 homers, 44 ribbies, and a 303 OBP. Aranda holding Beavers at first. Baker fires the pitch to Taveras. It's high. It's going to be a challenge. Both men want it. Baker and Fortes. And a change up high. I believe the Rays are going to lose this one. They are. It's just above the zone. So the Rays have one challenge remaining now, just like Baltimore. That missed by .7. And what a great night for our Dominican Republic umpire, Felix Neon. Swing and a miss. Change up down the middle. 1-1 on Taveras.
Baker got 2 outs in the 8th. Retired the first 2 in the ninth. Gave up the hit. Beavers running at first.
1-1 offering. Swing and a miss again. Fastball upstairs. And the Orioles again are down to their final strike. And here we go again. This is for the win. Baker will step off. Must be a challenge from Taveras.
Magomina, Wells, Kelly, Boozer, Baker. Baker.
1-2. Swing and a foul in the glove. A change-up chase. Bryan Baker with a 5-out save. 24 saves in a row for Bryan Baker. And the Rays beat the Orioles 7-6 tonight in Tampa. The Rays keep on rolling. Another win, extending their AL East lead.
Baker picking up the save.
Thank y'all for watching. See y'all later. RBL, peace. The save leader in the entire major leagues gets another one. Bryan Baker having a big time season. Thank y'all for watching. Again, see y'all later in RBL, peace.